Hello, I'm Daryl Broman, and although I see the funny side of most things, I'm here today to talk to you about a very serious subject: school bullying. Bullying is something that can affect each and every one of you at some stage of your school life. In my years on the footy field and being involved in sports media, I have seen many bullies. On the footy field, they were easy to recognise. Everyone could see exactly what their intentions were. The great thing was, if you're on the receiving end, the game only went for 80 minutes. It was all over until next time. You'd get away with your mates straight after the game into a comfortable and friendly environment. With school bullying, game day is not 80 minutes. It's usually up to 6 hours a day, 5 days per week for most of the year. And that doesn't take into account any preparation time. That is the time that you or one of your school friends uses in preparing themselves to face the bully at school or on the way to or from school. School bullying may affect you or a classmate today or at some time in the future. Fortunately, your parents, principal and teachers recognise the seriousness of bullying and provide this training session to assist you in firstly identifying bullying, then to understand what actions you can and should take. Your school and the community that you live in are committed to making your playground, classroom and journey to and from school safe and stress-free. This is an extremely important point that you need to recognise. If you are being bullied or you are a victim of bullying in the future, you now know that lots of people are on your side and will help you. Do not put up with it. You are not alone. Do not suffer in silence. This only gives power to the bully. You're about to take part in Barrington's training program on school bullying. The program is designed to assist you to identify bullying, take steps that you need to take should you or a classmate be a victim of bullying. A message to bullies. If you are a bully, you should be aware of the following. Our society does not accept bullying of any description. Your school has a zero tolerance of this type of behaviour and is prepared to see the legal process take its course. You may be a victim of violence in retaliation for your actions. You may be suspended or expelled. You may be charged criminally by the police. No one likes a bully. Bottom line, bully, there is no room for this type of behaviour at this school. Don't do it. No one really likes a bully. What is bullying? Bullying is the repeated unreasonable behaviour directed towards a person or group of people that creates a risk to health and safety. It may involve verbal, physical, social or psychological behaviour that is harmful to a person. Cyberbullying refers to bullying through information and communication technologies such as emails, text messaging and Facebook. What does a bully look like? We probably all have an image in our minds of what a bully looks like or behave like. Most times we see a bully as someone who physically picks on someone who is not as strong. This is not always the case. Because we have so many ways of communicating, a bully can be anyone. Effects of bullying. Everyone is affected by bullying. You, the people around you and the school that you attend. Let's talk about the victim first. Bullying can have a drastic impact on the health and safety of a child. A child who is bullied can suffer physical injury, anxiety, fear, depression, a loss of self-esteem, a feeling of hopelessness, poor examination results. The school will also be affected in a negative manner through poor student results, potential for increased absenteeism, an unhappy environment. This is not what anyone wants. We spend far too much time at school for it to be a confronting or unhappy place. Let's have a look at some examples of bullying and how you can deal with it.
Oi! What are you doing? What are you doing? Reading? Go on, man. You listen here. This is my spot. This is my domain.
That's
if you
my book.
No, you sit down here. This is my place. This is my domain. And if you do this again, you're in for a world of pain. All right?
Okay.
That's what I thought. Let's go, guys.
Don't worry about it.
Oi! You're reading a book and you're in my other spot. God, man. Look, you're doing geography.
We have probably all seen something similar at school. This type of bullying is often masked in humour and thought by the bullies that it does no harm. Wrong. It can have a drastic impact on the victim. It can also affect those sharing the playground. Solution 1. Confronting the bully. The first option in addressing all types of bullying is to tell the bully that their behaviour is unacceptable to you and that you have had enough. Not all children can see themselves doing this, and that's fine. There are other options. But in most cases, if the victim can tell the bully in a forceful manner that their behaviour is inappropriate and offensive, the bullying may stop.
Alright, stop this. This is bullying. It's not funny.
Guys, he's right. Just stop it. Agreed.
Alright, man, I'm sorry. We weren't meant to hurt you or anything, right, guys? Yeah, we're just having fun. Can I get my book back and can you stop bullying me now? Yeah, man, we're sorry. We're just having fun.
We were just mucking around.
It's not fun for me because it's hurting me and it's bullying. Alright, man, I'm sorry.
You guys should just go now, alright? Just leave him alone.
Alright, sorry, man.
Sorry.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm okay. Do you think it's stopping or should I have a focus?
I reckon you should record it. Definitely. I'll take you now.
Please be very clear that fighting violence with violence is not the answer. Do not become involved in a fight with the bullies. This is not a solution. Not all bullying is as obvious as the last case.
You are such a cow. I hate you. Nice one. Thank you. Don't even bother coming to school on Monday, or else you'll die. You will. What a skank you are. I know. Seriously, you are a I hate her. It's hate her. Yeah. Hate you. Alright. Look, she looks so ridiculous in that picture. She's so ugly. We should search for that on Bookface. Sure. You ready? Yeah, ready? 3, 2, 1, send. Awesome. Mission accomplished. You guys are just afraid of yourselves. You've never meant anything to anybody. Just leave me alone. Yeah. She's such a weird. Not like she's not even going to go to anyone to doll on us or something.
I know.
Just go away.
As you can see, bullying is not always physical, but words can be just as hurtful. There are solutions, and although sometimes it might seem like you're alone, you're not. Do nothing is bad and lets the bully win.
Mum, I need to talk to you.
Okay, what's going on?
There's some stuff been happening, like, with school and me. I've been getting these text messages from these 2 girls at school, and they're saying that I'm ugly and I'm not worth living, and it's also been happening on my book, and it's just getting out of hand.
Okay, we'll sort it out. Can you show me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, come and show me.
Got it all set up from before.
Alright, show me.
This one.
Oh my goodness. Oh look, you've done the right thing by Tony, darling. We'll get this fixed. We'll get it fixed up.
This is the text message she sent me as well.
Okay. Look, we'll get this fixed. We'll get this. It's got to stop. It's got to stop.
Okay.
Can you save this?
Yeah.
Okay, save it so that we've got it to work with.
Hello?
Oh, hi. I'm Lisa. I'm Tammy's mum.
Oh, hi, Lisa. It's Annette. What can I do for you?
Look, I'm just ringing because I need to have a talk to you about some information. Your daughter and one of her friends have been sending some rather nasty stuff to my daughter through SMS and over the computer. It's not acceptable, and we need to do something about it.
You're kidding. You know, I've spoken to her about this before.
It's offensive and it has to stop. It's cyberbullying.
I really don't think that friend of hers is a very good influence at all. Do you have any copies of what was said?
Yeah, we've saved it. I can show it to you. I'm quite happy to send it to you.
Look, can you leave it with me? Gosh.
Look, but it really needs to stop now.
I'll get back to you after I've spoken with Alexandra.
I think the school needs to be informed of this as well, so I'm going to forward this information to them as well.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously I'd prefer it if you didn't, but I guess if that's the way you feel you have to go, then I'm going to have to support your decision.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Well, thank you, Lisa, for letting me know. Now, are you sure there's nothing else I can do? And Tammy's okay? Okay. Now, I'm going to keep a record of events. I would ask you and your daughter to document everything that has happened. Keep the text messages, print off anything that was sent over the internet. Your record should include the names of the people involved, any witnesses, and all the times and dates. Now, please let me know of anything that occurs. I'll speak directly to your daughter and let her know that she has our full support. And my door is always open. I will deal with it from my end.
Well, I hope you finally understand that this type of behaviour is totally unacceptable. You need to be the better person. You know what it's like when you feel bad? Don't do it to other people. You need to reflect on the type of person you want to be. And by the way, you're grounded for a month.
Let's have a look at a situation which has occurred too many times.
Come here. You think you're so smart? Come on. Fight me.
Sometimes if bullying is not stopped, it can lead to very serious consequences.
Yes? Yeah, hi, I'm Detective Brown. This is Detective Nolan. We're investigating a serious assault on a young person by the name of John Hindmarsh who goes to your son's school. Is your son Curtis home at the moment?
Yeah. Curtis?
We'd like you and your son to come down to the police station while we have a little chat.
Jesus. Curtis, get out of here!
Curtis, you've come down to the police station with your father. The bullying was ongoing and it was totally wrong. And you're now going to be charged with assault. You're going to have to appear in court. You know that you will now have a criminal record for life. John, we've charged Curtis with the assault on you. You know you don't have to put up with this stuff. This bullying's been going on for some time. I've spoken with the principal and he's determined to make sure this kind of behaviour ceases at this school.
Thank you for your help. It really means a lot to me.
This can be the very real consequence of bullying. Sometimes a seemingly harmless taunt can lead to serious assault that can impact on the bully and the victim for the rest of their lives. This has happened and can continue to happen if the bully is not reported. It is important that when you see someone else being bullied that you do something about it. Usually this would be to report it to a teacher. This is not dobbing. This is looking after each other. This is stopping a bully. Your school does not want bullies there.
Principal, I'm really concerned about Tammy. Alana and Alexander have been constantly cyberbullying and, they even started up a media page called Tammy's a Bitch and it's just really hurting her. I know who the parents of both Alana and Alexander know, and I know you know that, but it did stop for a while, but it's just come back even worse, and it's just really devastating her, and she can't even tell her mum anymore.
Well, thank you, Genevieve, for bringing it to my attention. Have you got any material to support what you're saying?
Yeah, I printed off some of the stuff they were saying they were on the internet.
Thank you very much. Okay, you can leave it with me now.
Thank you.
Ladies, you've had the opportunity to give me an explanation for your actions. Bullying is not acceptable behaviour in society or in our school. Apart from what we try to teach you here, is that you have respect and consideration for other members of the school community. You've shown no such respect or concern for Tammy. You have a history of cyberbullying. This type of behaviour is not healthy for the individual or the school community. I cannot control what you do outside of school, but when it affects my students and when it affects my school, then I do have control. You're both suspended immediately. I will consult with the school administration board, but my recommendation will be that you are expelled from this school. We do not want you here.
Let's review what steps you can take. If you can, tell the bully the behaviour is unreasonable and inappropriate and you want it to stop. This should be done in a firm and forceful manner. Tell your parents. Tell a teacher you feel comfortable with. Talk to a friend about how you feel. It is always advisable for victims to document the incidents of bullying, including time, date, and where the event took place. It is also important to make note of any witnesses and the nature of the incident. Again, the most important aspect is that you do not let this go on. Get in early and take action or report it. It is not your problem, it is the bully's problem. Finally, if you are a bully, stop it. It does not make you well liked and probably the reverse. No one wants to be around a bully. You will now begin an assessment of your knowledge of the material shown in this induction. There will be a number of questions involving multiple choice selections. Please read each question carefully and choose your answer from the options presented. Please note, there is only one correct answer.